In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this ring, a solid sterling silver signet ring. Now it's quite a slim ring. This is using the silver ring kit that has 8mm wide wax in. So to start off, you want to mark the centre line on your piece of wax, like I'm doing here, and just check that a few times that you've got it right. As long as the ring looks right to the eye, it doesn't need to be completely perfect. As long as you think it looks right, then you'll enjoy wearing it. So then, once you've done this, you want to file away a bit at the wax. So you want to keep turning over the piece and checking it like I do here. And you want to be using the coarse end of your double-ended file. Just carry on doing this for a while until you're happy with it. I'd say you want to take off about 2mm each side, so you're left with a 4mm band, but you can do whatever you wish as it is your own ring. But I think that's about what I did with this exact ring. It might take a while to file away all your wax, but it'll be worth it in the end. I provide you with lots of wax because I want you to be able to create your perfect ring, but obviously you don't want a super chunky, heavy ring to wear all the time. Maybe you do, but personally I don't, especially at the back and at the sides, as it can be painful with your other fingers. So I'd say about this width, as I'm showing now, is kind of perfect. So once you're happy with the width at the back, you don't need to make it perfect, but then I would start filing away at the top and the sides. Filing away at the top can take quite a long time, so put on a nice movie and watch that, but just keep turning the ring over. And then once you've taken off the majority of the wax, like I've done here, then you can get to the exciting part, which is shaping the top how you want it and the sides how you want it. So for this, I took my ruler and I measured equal widths away from the centre. And so I decided to start off by filing away up to the lines I'm drawing now. So then you file up to those lines. Once I'd done my first lot of filing, I wasn't quite happy with how wide the top of this was still, as I wasn't looking to do any engraving or stone setting on it, so I just wanted it as a simple signet. But if you are looking to do something like a long set of initials or a short message or have several stones set, then you might want to leave it this wide. However, I drew some new lines on and then filed up to those. When you are filing, you do want to try and have your hand resting on the table, and do always wear your thimble. If anything, this just stops your finger from getting sore because the side of the wax is quite sharp, so it's quite nice. So obviously I sped up and cut out a lot of that process. But it can take a while to make something you're happy with. So we now have the basic shape, and it's now time to get it all smooth and comfortable to wear, and obviously more aesthetically pleasing. So I do a bit of rounding off of the edges with my flat end of my file again, and you just want to make sure you're not doing too much at a time and keep on watching. Obviously here I should be wearing my thimble on my thumb. Obviously I do this quite a lot, so I'm not used to wearing a thimble, but you definitely should, as once you cut yourself once, then you won't want to carry on doing the wax for a bit, and the thimble is very easy to put on. I had obviously just forgotten, but then when you're happy with the general shape, start using the craft knife / scalpel. So here you can see I'm just smoothing off the edges and taking off any sharp bits, giving it a bit more definition. And then on the top here, I'm just smoothing out the surface. This is quite important to be able to get that really high polish shine on the top of the ring. Obviously, if you don't quite manage it and you do want that, then please just send me an email, and when I get your ring back from being cast, I will have a go at making it slightly flatter for you. So you want to carry on doing that until you're happy with the shaping of the sides and the width and thickness of the top. So you can really just play around with it and see when you're happy and then stop there. So I then had this cast in solid sterling silver, and then it took me about probably an hour to fully clean it up, so it's cast with this thing called a sprue on, which you can see in the middle of the ring. So I have to saw that away, and then I have to use lots of sandpapers, files, etc. to polish up the ring. And here is the final ring. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do email me if you have any questions.